Brain Age 2, More Training in Minutes a Day, is a sequel to the immensely popular DS launch title, Brain Age, with a collection of new and fun mini-games sure to keep all brains active and engaged. The key terms to the game are in the title, More Training in Minutes a Day. This is indicative of the gameplay. You don't overplay in a single day, you just play for short increments and enjoy the game like so. While I initially picked up the title simply to play Sudoku, I found myself gravitating towards the game's training mode particularly, as well as the Brain Age check feature. Every day that one training module is completed, the player earns a stamp they can place on the date of the calendar. For every few stamps collected, a new feature of the game is unlocked, whether it be a game or some kind of custom design feature. I think the stamp feature works very well at keeping players engaged and interested and wanting to return for more. I consider the game to be more gaming software than a video game itself because it's not centered around the gameplay as much as it is your brain and its performance. Brain Age 2 monitors and charts brain performance and shows top high scores for different games. It's based around the research of Dr. Kawashima, a Japanese scientist, doctor, and author, who claims that... One second. Dr. Kawashima claims if you proactively reinforce daily habits of brain training, you may help to prevent a decrease in brain function. His research has shown that the brain is most active when it performs simple math and word problems quickly as opposed to difficult math problems or being an idle thought. Now, it's interesting to know that the game is based off of physical research and makes us sort of participants. I think the virtual guide that represents Dr. Kawashima is also a good feature of the game. As much as his sprites and his explanations may be redundant and annoying, he usually comes in with some kooky expression and piece of advice that's sure to stick with you. I have a particular few memories, one of him telling me not to cut off my fingers as it'll activate my prefrontal cortex, and that getting angry is a sign of decreasing brain function, and that control is the best thing to exhibit when you feel angry. Though oftentimes it can be more kooky than others, he generally is full of good advice, and I appreciate the game's human element. The game features a number of technical points and enhancements, ranging from the usage of the system vertically to enhanced audio and handwritten reception. The sideways holding of the DS system works particularly to many of the game's advantage, such as rock, paper, scissors, and Sudoku. In some ways, the game console becomes more of an interactable ebook. I think this is a good feature of the game, and it makes it so that the screen sizes are balanced and in proportion. While the audio and handwritten reception are not impeccable and often tend to make mistakes, they are consistent enough not to harm the gameplay. But certainly you will be annoyed when you say the correct answer or write the correct answer and the game marks you wrong. Brain Age 2 is full of simple, friendly fun for gamers of all creeds and ages. It rewards gamers who are diligent and committed, and is full of fun gameplay that's easy to return to. One of my favorite modes is the word Scramble Mode. This is similar to the Sudoku game in that they're both found in newspapers, or so I think, and it provides good challenge and difficult gameplay. You may be asking yourself, how is unscrambling letters difficult? Well, when you get a word like occupy with the letters all scrambled everywhere and spinning in a circle, it's kind of hard to think about. So the game is not able to be played, or at least the training mode games are not able to be played more than once a day without end reset. Now, I don't feel that this takes away from the game's gameplay, but it definitely makes this game something you can't play only that of. So, Brain Age 2 is not a typical video game, but it's certainly a good one that gets the job done and does what it's set out to do. I think it's perfectly designed for the DS system and is likable enough to come back and enjoy, at least on a variety of occasions and in a variety of ways. Brain Age 2 has enough great content to keep gamers preoccupied, and, though atypical, has something for everyone, and is undervalued enough to belong in any DS collection. Signing out, this is Theodore. Aloha.